Right along, motherfuckers.
Turning up the headphones a little bit, Wally. Fuck it, yeah. I keep this shit from the middle, grab the hell six wing. Right before I tear this Henny bottle up and spark the green. Young niggas all across the globe just trying to get some green. Focus up and stay persistent, this shit closer than you think. Protect my energy, I never let them intervene. We all gon' get shit bustin' when it's time to play the scene. But we need way more execution when it's time to follow dreams. So I gotta execute, cause this shit closer than you think.
No, your volume, your levels are too loud.
There's no way.
You're gonna laugh.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Laugh.
Ha.
Oh yeah. Okay, so do a Johanna laugh. Think of your favorite joke.
I don't laugh at your shit anymore.
Anymore?
No, I'm done laughing at you.
God damn, this is gonna be a rough podcast for me then, huh?
Yeah.
So let's just talk, okay?
You're
Irishman. Why didn't you like the end of The Irishman?
Do you want headphones?
No, thank you. Not right now. I'd rather
Not right now.
Not right now. I'd rather finish this conversation. Just get this ball rolling.
You didn't grab me a beer?
So okay. You're right. Here I am trying to roll the old snowball, and she's throwing hot boiling water all over my snowball. My comedy snowball. I'm just getting warmed up for myself. This don't matter. We're just getting warmed up.
Do I look like a granny?
You look professional. Now I kind of want headphones, but I can.
Do I look like a granny with my slippers and my quilt?
Yeah, you do.
Should I be knitting?
And I'm jealous of I'm jealous of the slippers, the baby-sized quilt, and the chair that you're in.
Take your shoes off and stay a while.
I will. I'm just I gotta get more comfortable.
You're wearing a hoodie and sweatpants. How do you get?
How did you know these were sweatpants?
You haven't
North
shaved
Face told
in
me
weeks.
nobody would
How do you
notice.
get more comfortable?
I don't. No,
You look
North
like a
Face told me that
divorced dad.
nobody would think these were sweatpants.
Who said that?
North Face.
North Face, the company,
Yeah.
said you're gonna fool everybody.
North Face. That's what I'm gonna start calling Canadian people.
North Face.
Shut up,
what
North
up,
Face. What if people from the
Are you
South
been
called
North
us
Face?
North Face? Shut up, South Dick.
I don't know. I kind of hate it. Sorry.
So like the end, you said the end of The Irishman made you noodly. Like, so I was wondering
It
if
just
you
made
didn't
me
like
so
it, or if it made
sad.
you. Yeah, okay. I didn't know if when you said I didn't like the ending of it, I didn't know if you meant like that ending sucked, or if it was like you didn't
Well, the
like the
ending
way it
did
made you
suck.
feel.
The ending sucked, and I didn't like the way it made me feel.
Ah.
It was a fucking twofer.
Well, the ending meaning like when he's all like sad,
When he's
trying to
sitting,
visit his fucking his
well,
daughter at
that
the bank, and
was
she doesn't
like
want
right
to.
before the ending.
Right, but like how he's just
That was
alone in
very
the room
depressing.
on Christmas Eve.
You know what I thought was really weird
Think
was
it
that
was.
she was so upset that Jimmy died. Like she knew her dad killed him or whatever, but
Yeah.
like she was like in love with
I
Jimmy.
thought their whole little romantic thing was weird the whole
It's
time.
too much.
Too much.
Like,
he
I
has
wouldn't
other
want-
daughters sitting there, and he's like only getting her the ice cream and
I'm
shit.
like, oh, they're fucking.
Something's weird.
Like when she got a little bit older and he was like slow dancing with her. I was like,
I thought
oh,
it was
yeah,
cute
she's-
if she was the only daughter.
I'm like,
It's weird that
he's,
you're just picking one, I think. You know?
He's tickling her, you know?
That's what he calls it. But I love how she knew from the very beginning, though. I like that theme of the movie where, like, the daughter, the young daughter, just the way she would look at him. Like, she knew. They were trying to make that point in the movie.
I guess.
It was kind of just theatric,
It was
and obviously
yeah,
probably
it
wasn't
was
true
like-
in real life at all. but-
Right, and a little unnecessary, really, because it's not like there was like some like break in the fucking like.
Yeah, I guess it helped
You
the
know?
ending. The ending show how he ended up alone, and his daughter still wouldn't talk to him. And
Yeah. You know the part where like Joe Pesci's character goes into church at jail?
oh my god, the
Kills
old
ya.
Joe Pesci got my heart. It literally
I know.
reminded me of my grandpa.
With the stroke.
Just playing bocce ball in the fucking.
How about when they have the bread delivered to jail and then they're dipping it in the
Yeah.
grape
It's
juice?
the good grape juice.
It's a good grape juice.
He had no teeth.
I'm like,
Oh god, dude, Joe Pesci was the
Ugly
takeaway
crying.
from that movie. For
that's
me.
how fucked up I am. I'm like ugly crying to like mafia fucking, you know what I mean? Like mafia
forgetting
rats.
that they're murderers to the point
Yeah.
where you're crying for them.
Yes. Ugh.
Joe Pesci in that film, though, I've never seen Joe Pesci not be like, you fucking you know,
Right,
just
right.
kicking somebody's teeth in, or like, you know, he was just so subtly good. And I've heard he didn't want to act again at all. He was the one that was like, listen, us again doing another mafia movie.
Yeah.
And I guess
A lot of
apparently
people had
Bob
that
De Niro.
argument, you know, like that
Yeah.
they were playing characters that were so much younger than,
Yep.
you know, how old they actually are.
The aging
so.
technology thing.
Yeah, it was just like, come on, you guys have had your heyday. Like, just stay home. Was a lot of like reviews and people's like argument of like, really, guys, come on.
Right. Combined with the fact that they're doing another mobster movie, all of them, just adding the fact that they well, no, I meant this one.
Oh yeah.
Adding the fact that they were like, yeah, but we need younger mobsters. Let's use Bob De Niro and Pacino still. Like, they probably had other younger actors on hand.
Mm-hmm. Did you just call him Bob De Niro?
Bob, I know him like that.
Okay, sure.
Bob.
Bob.
So earlier I was thinking of like how everybody showers and shits, right? And also comes. Everybody comes, hopefully, at least once in your life. Even like somebody born like to a wheelchair, like contorted, like my cousin Louis, the rest in peace. Let's hope somebody jerks him off once in his life. I've never thought of, you know, like somebody that's born mentally all in a wheelchair, like severely fucked up.
Right.
Somebody, do you think most of them come at all? Like, they're at least his mother, like, you know, just go in there and just like see if this makes him smile. He smiles sometimes.
He smiles sometimes? I thought he was dead.
That's all they told me about my cousin Louis. I was a young kid.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was like, listen, so your cousin Louis, he's in a wheelchair, and I don't remember what she said.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably pretty nice, like not like he's a fucking, you know, retard or nothing. But
She probably said retard.
no. She wouldn't say retard.
Uh-huh.
She would. He's like, you seen Forrest Gump? That's what she probably said. Remember Forrest Gump? Or imagine that times 3. No. He was just straight up.
You know Aretha Franklin didn't pay her taxes?
Every time she gets brought up. But
So
yeah,
good.
and it was Easter over at the Merlots, this like distant Italian side of the family. And we get over there, and she's like, he smiles, Nick. I remember she was like, he smiles, you can make him laugh or something like that. I don't know what I did, but I remember I got him to smile somehow. But like, what a predicament.
How old were you?
Probably, I'm not good at guessing these ages.
You don't remember
Probably
what you did?
6.
You jerked him off.
Dude. They said he wouldn't make it
So
past
he did come.
3 minutes. He did.
Oh.
No, they said he wouldn't live past 3
Impressive.
months.
Really?
And he was died 17 when he died. It was the first funeral I was ever at.
Did you cry?
No.
Of course you didn't.
Nope.
You only think about yourself.
Mm-hmm. Never cry for anybody else.
Never.
Never. So, everybody showers and shits, right?
Uh-huh.
I just think it's funny to think of certain people in the shower. Like right now, somebody out there that is funny that's in the shower. Like,
Funny looking, funny acting.
just the thought of them in the shower, scrubbing away, because we all have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is Usher? Is Usher in the shower right now? No, not Usher. I think Trump is funny to think about in the shower. Somebody that's like you don't see, like
He's probably just crying in the shower.
every day he gets in the shower. Just,
What do you think he's doing in there?
probably just doing the same thing the rest of us are, you know?
Slapping his cheeks?
Dude, gross. He probably shits in the shower.
I meant his face cheeks, not his ass cheeks. You're the perv.
I'm
his
upset that I
cheeks.
have the visual of Trump smacking his ass cheeks in his shower. Or imagine him just like bending over, like trying to make
Just
him
like
clap.
repeating,
It's
like,
clap them cheeks.
Dope boy magic. Dope boy magic.
Imagine Trump just saying clap them cheeks.
With his fucking hair flapping.
Clap them. Clap that fucking, what is it called? Toupee.
A toupee, yeah. A toupee.
Toupee. I'm getting one of them toupees. Toupee.
We're ridiculous.
And
No,
like shit, like who, like I think obviously the obvious one is like to pick like a beautiful girl or a beautiful guy, right? For who would be funny shitting.
Yeah.
Snoop would be good.
The hottest girls have the worst shits.
You think so?
Oh, for sure.
Or is that something you devised in your head?
No. That's facts.
Damn. Thank you for telling me that. I didn't know that.
Think about what they're eating. Like, they don't really eat.
Yeah.
So when they eat, it's probably just shocking. They're fucking...
It's like dry heaving, but out your asshole. They're like puking up, or just shitting
out acid. Those are the bitches that like survive off protein shakes.
They're shitting out their soul, really, is what they're doing.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They don't have a soul.
Smells like daddy issues.
Not all hot girls have daddy issues.
Not all of them.
I think hot girls have good dads.
I think dads are overrated.
I think dads are overrated too.
You know, all about like if she doesn't have a dad, she's crazy. You know, like I don't agree with that at all.
Fuck you.
Just
come on.
It's a comedy podcast out here, guys.
You gotta say it to remind yourself.
I like to think of Gilbert Gottfried coming.
That's too much for me. That's just, you crossed a line there, buddy.
Yeah, you'll never see Aladdin the same.
You can never like. Have you ever seen his eyeballs?
Come to think of it, I've never seen the whites of his eyes at all. No.
It's actually quite impressive.
That dude doesn't drive. You know that?
Really?
He doesn't drive. He's afraid of driving.
Why?
I don't know. And he steals like there was a documentary about him.
He's kind of got like a distorted body too. You ever notice that? Like his shoulders are like
a naked.
Like what are you holding on to?
Yeah.
He's got some secrets, I think.
And his voice, it sounds like someone's strangling him.
Like that.
He was like beat in a gimp box in his basement.
Yeah.
And his dad was like, "Come up with jokes." He's like the Michael Jackson of comedy. He just got beat into being funny.
His one arm was like handcuffed to like a pipe in the ceiling, so that's why he's like distorted a little bit. Like one shoulder's just a little higher.
And I'll tell you one more thing.
Yeah. You should do more impressions.
I've been working on a Vince Vaughn that I just can't do.
You're lying.
Swear to God. That's the one, like, I think that would be the funniest person to have a Vince Vaughn impersonation.
So, Nick, like, you love to sit in your house when you're alone.
Yeah.
And just be loud.
Yeah.
And I think that that's so funny to me.
Yeah. You can't do it all the time, you know?
I have never done that.
No, you just don't like to just yell out words?
I'm very, like, in my own head. And
yeah. You know what's, like, if I'm ever in my own head or, like, I'm not feeling happy, like, I will consciously go to the mirror sometimes. Actually, I've never walked up and gone to the mirror like I gotta make myself happy. But if I was looking in the mirror and just make yourself laugh somehow. Just do something ridiculous.
You're a sociopath, I think.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I thought that
you are.
I thought that was a good some good advice to give to people if they're feeling down and blue.
It's great advice. I just, I've known you for a while now, and
just like you really don't want to either. You're looking in the mirror and you just fucking do a face and you say like Oklahoma or something, just whatever makes you laugh, just something so that makes no sense. You'll find it every time. You can't make yourself laugh. How are you gonna make a crowd laugh? You know? I bombed last night. Gotta go to the mirror. I don't do.
Okay.
So there was a butthole was eaten at the Lions tailgate this weekend.
Dude.
That's the funniest article.
You can't even. It's fine. No, it's my friend sent me that.
She didn't. Did she make this article?
He sent it.
Okay. Well, there's a videotape, video coverage, and it looks real to me, of somebody in a parking lot eating somebody's ass. I think both in Lions jerseys.
Yeah.
Just bent over the car. He's just down there eating their ass.
It happened at the parking lot of Nemo's.
Holy shit! There was like one
just
car in the
like.
It wasn't even a packed.
Paint the stage.
Sunday afternoon. The Lions just lost their last game of the season. Okay, that's 9 in a row that they lost.
These people are hammered.
Yeah.
They just got done tailgating.
They had their last hope of the year. You know, we could have ended. We could have made the Green Bay Packers not go into the playoffs just by fucking them up, and they beat us by 3 points, and it meant nothing to us. Actually, if we lose, we get a better. Hold on, we get a better draft pick. Right, so it's in our interest to lose. We give it to them, right?
Yeah.
They're at the game. They're feeling it. They're having a problem in their relationship, but the game's bringing them back. They're like, you know what? Maybe if the Lions are going to be okay, we'll be okay, right? They fucking lose last minute, right? What else are you going to do besides eat her ass in the Nemo's parking lot?
I think it was like, if the Lions lose, I get to eat your ass in public.
Holy shit. What
it's such
a good.
perfect.
Wait.
It's
The
such
bet
a
was
perfect photo of it too. It's like a fucking droid is
It
just up
is.
there, like taking a perfect.
It is. You can see a good chunk of her ass, but not too much where you have to blur it. No crack. Just his face
Cheek.
in it.
Cheeks and
A cheek,
face.
a side cheek.
Side cheek and face.
What do you think the bet was? She said if the Lions lose, you have to eat my ass.
Yeah.
Or do you? I think he was like, He's like, he didn't see it. He saw the old lineman limping a little bit. He's like, something's wrong, baby. He's gonna hedge his bets, baby. I bet you if the Lions lose, I get to eat that ass in the parking lot. He was a black guy. If I didn't do that intentionally, but it kind of just came out a little bit.
Yeah, because you're racist. That's okay. No, he.
Say, baby.
He is really in there, and it is fucking daylight. And they are like, it's like one of those. It's like when you're a girl and you try to pee on the side of the car, and you only open one door, and you're like, oh, this will cover me.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is. But then she's full on bent over on the car.
Yeah. Some people are into that public thing, huh?
I mean, yeah, but like, mouth to ass in the middle of a parking lot like that.
You're gonna connect those
intense.
orifices in public?
That's intense.
Those are
Why not just fuck?
You do
Why not just fuck in the car in the middle of the day?
Yeah,
You know?
no,
Or
yeah,
like,
that's too much.
Or fucking suck his dick or something in the middle of the day.
I don't mind if my kid walks by and he sees a car shaking with a
Right.
few. Oh my god! I'll be like, they're praying.
Yeah.
You know. But just eating
They're
somebody,
praying.
you're touching that orifice to that orifice in public. You know, those two orifices. If they ever touch, you should be behind closed doors or in front of a camera. One of the two.
Two extremes. Have you ever
Or
recorded
both.
yourself having sex?
No, I've recorded myself fingering my butthole though.
That's nice.
Yeah, I send it back. You know how
Who'd you
Snapchat
send
sends
it
you
to?
like holiday things?
Yeah.
I send it back to them. What a weird. Some reason they haven't blocked me yet.
They like it.
Maybe.
They probably think you're younger than you actually are.
What was the question? Have I?
Have you ever recorded yourself having sex?
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it like?
Do they know?
No, of course they know.
Well, I mean, I got a guy that drills a perfect hole in the wall. You think it's a fucking mark?
Mm-hmm.
There's a camera in there.
Answer it seriously.
What?
The question.
What was the question?
You know what it was.
No, I don't remember. I was thinking of my joke.
If you've recorded yourself having sex.
Yes.
You really have.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like how you say recorded myself having sex. Like I would like the
How
question
would you
better
like
if
it to be said?
Have you ever recorded? No, I guess that's how you have to say it. Yeah.
Right.
But it wasn't just me. It makes it seem like
Of
I'm a cam
course.
girl for some reason. Just like, hey guys, tokens or something. Like I'll finger it again for 2 fingers this time. Double the tokens.
Did you record it on an iPhone?
No.
Laptop.
Oh. Yeah. No. Laptop. Long time ago. Yeah. It's annoying to carry around. It's not very attractive.
Laptop?
Yeah. It's not a very attractive camera. You got to set it. You know.
It's not
My
sexy.
background is a duck.
What's a sexy camera? A tripod?
Kinda. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. It just looks like a black dude leaning.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Very stupid.
Would you do you when's the last time you bought balloons?
I don't know.
You don't know? It's a good question, right? Did you buy balloons recently or I'm going to guess. Can I guess?
Mm-hmm.
You were competing for the Basic Bitch Awards of the year. So when your friend turned 21, maybe you bought them 21 in balloons.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys took a picture against the wall with nothing else there. And one of you made it, like, squatted down and, like, held your knees. And the other two were, like deadpan serious and sad in their face. And then right before they got the camera going, they did the thing where they just go, No, I'm just fucking with you. I don't think you've done that. But when I was valeting downtown, there was during Christmas time, the people would like pay to get on this horse. 2 horses would carry a buggy with a fucking guy up there in a really long top hat, you know. And I was valeting, and I'll never forget, this fucking girl was like, take a picture of me with the horse or whatever to her friend. And she was just so like just miserable and like bitchy and all upset about shit. And then like they went to take the picture, and she just went like made her face like she was having the best time with this horse. And then literally after the picture was done, didn't even look back at the horse and left. Like didn't pet the horse, didn't care about the horse at all. But just was like, show people that I'm with a horse and I'm having a great time. And then this guy was like, you gonna get my Porsche or no? And I was like, oh, my bad.
Snapped you right out of it?
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you think you look a little
I've seen it on
chipmunky?
TV, huh?
Do you think you look a little chipmunky?
Yes. I mean, on my bad days when I'm looking in the mirror and I wake up, it's like I'm having a fat day. I look fat today.
You do not say that like that.
No, I don't say it like that, but that's the sense. That's how it feels. It's like, oh man. Some days you wake up and you're like, what the hell?
Right.
These new black boxers really do it, you know? And then some days you wake up and you're like, Jesus. Looks like somebody spilled wax down me. And then some days you wake up.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Droopy, I guess.
Droopy and droppy.
Looks like I had liposuction on my everything.
Mm.
Can you suck the fat out of my elbows or no?
My mom had liposuction.
Damn. Sure that wasn't her nickname at the whorehouse? Hey! Because she's she's laughing. For the record, she's laughing, but she's not doing it to the mic.
That was very funny. Good job.
Thank you. She, where, like, how long ago?
It was a long time ago.
It worked and everything?
I was a teenager. For the most part, yeah. I mean, she didn't really, like, need it, though. Like, her and my aunt. My aunt got a new ass.
A what?
My aunt got a new ass.
Damn.
It's
How much that
fucking
cost?
plump. It's weird to look at her.
Damn.
Yeah. She's built like me.
How old
like,
is she?
I'm little like her. Like, I know, you know.
She's single?
No, she's married.
How does it feel?
Her ass?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I've grabbed it yet.
Who makes that ass? Sony?
I plan on it. It was suctioned out of her thighs and put into her ass.
Damn. And then it's always good because if thighs come back in, you could just take it out the ass and put it in the thighs.
I think thighs are in.
Yeah. She didn't know that, though.
Her thighs are still...
She could have took it from my calves and put it in her ass.
She's still a thick little mommy.
Damn.
She
Fuck
just has
yeah
a
for your aunt.
fatter ass now.
That's what's up. I believe in that.
She's like 50-something.
I believe in that. Nothing on your face.
No.
Make your elbows longer. Do what you want.
I think maybe they've, like, my aunt's gotten, like, Botox. I think maybe she's even gotten, like, her eyes, like, her crow's feet and shit. Like, all that shit done.
Damn.
I got a guy if you need a...
But I've had him since I was a kid.
I know.
My sister, I remember somebody pointing it out to me. My sister. Like, you got crow's feet. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Never even heard. What are you talking about?
They're only going to get worse and worse, especially with you being a smoker.
Oh, my God. But, like, I literally have,
Yeah, you have
I think
them.
probably one more toe than a crow has.
Dude.
If I smile, oh, my God.
Your eyes have whiskers.
Looks like a delta, like a river.
Your eyes have whiskers.
Damn. That's what it is. They have
Yeah.
perfect whiskers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's just the way my face was put together.
Nah. You laugh. You're a laugher. There it is. It's so ugly.
Crow's feet, huh?
Crow's feet.
That's like cauliflower ear. It's pretty rude way to describe something you have. It's something that I don't know. It's just like
I
a
like
very
it.
direct way. I get it. I like it too. But it's
It's good.
Yeah. I had a joke about that where I was like, it's like calling somebody with Down syndrome Asian face, and then I would change subjects real quick because it only got a few laughs from fucked up people.
Fucked up people are the best people.
I think so too. When they're not fucked up.
Yeah, but you're gonna like marry a nice girl.
Yeah, I don't think it'll work out.
You know?
What is your brain like?
It's gonna really bring down the mood.
Like not like just one word. Like my brain is like an orange. It'll be a good like a joke exercise. Just
Yeah, it would.
my brain is do 3 different versions. Blank, blank, blank. Apricot. My brain is like an apricot. My brain is like a bicycle. My brain is like a dildo. You can find it. Like that's a simple. I've heard people write jokes like that.
Yeah.
Put 2 things that don't have anything to do together, and like make a joke. My tits are like telephones.
You ever read about like joke writing?
Yeah. No, not read, but I've listened to people talk about it.
Yeah.
Have you? You have like a comedy book or anything?
Mm-mm.
We'll get one when we get. Give us a few more years. We'll be like, something's got to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like, how do you write your jokes?
Oh God. A few times I've said something naturally to somebody in public and that got a gut laugh,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll write that down, like for sure. Other times it's like my favorite ones that have just came to me one day. Like I already had the idea or something.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't work at first, but they just came to me. Like whatever. But then sometimes, I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. Because I've written a lot of shit that I think's funny that just isn't there. Or it's just people don't like it, or I don't like it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just write down premises. For the amount of premises I write down like a day, I suck at joke writing. Like,
No, you don't.
I'm just saying, compared to like how, I don't know. Or it's like a band, maybe. Like out of every 100 songs you make, 10 of them will be hits if you're great.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
There ain't gonna be no fucking Lloyd Banks greatest hits CD, you know?
Yeah, we all know that. That was rude.
That was rude. Sorry, Lloyd.
He's not listening.
That's one of my go-to people that I think of, because me and Chris Douglas, I know I've told you this before too, but we like to play a game where like, if like the best rapper of all time gets brought up in like a circle of people, or like we'll bring it up. I'll be like, who do you guys think is the best rapper of all time? Ready? 1, 2, 3. And me and Doug both go Lloyd Banks, and we like look at each other like, you like him too like that? And the other people are always confused, like, what the Lloyd Banks? And then we're like, all right, fine. Second one. 1, 2, 3. CeeLo Green. What? And then by that time they're like, oh, they've choreographed this.
You guys are silly.
But Lloyd Banks is silly to me. It's a silly choice.
Mm.
This is the Ride Along Podcast, by the way. I'm Nick, Kelly, and EJ Watson died, and this is Johanna Madronda here in Johanna's
Also
basement.
dead.
Yeah, she's a little sick today, guys.
I'm sick and I'm kind of high.
Sick and kind of high.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. So those are 3 subjects we could talk about.
And I don't want to talk about. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this at all.
This is why do I like that? Why do I want to
This
talk?
isn't Right Along. This is Nick and the Spick, and it's such a bad podcast.
You're right. No, it's not. It's Nick and the Spick part
2.
dos. Let's be inclusive. So, no, I mean, I'm
We don't
having a
vibe
good
like
time.
that.
I'm trying to have a good time. Are you not having a good time?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, let me mansplain why not.
Okay.
No. I remember I was like, we were talking about like doing a podcast or something like that, and I didn't know you that well at all. But I was like, we should call it, and I was like, never mind. And you're like, what? I was like, Nick and the Spick. And you loved it. I was like, oh, okay, she likes fucked up shit like me.
I laughed so hard.
It's very funny.
But I could have sworn I said it.
No, I said it.
No, like I said it. And you
No,
were like,
but okay.
And you were like, that's what I was going to say.
No.
And then we both laughed.
You dreamt that.
No, I did not dream that. Anyway, that's where the concept came from.
Remember when you brought me at Trixie's? You brought me some food one time, and I sold it. I was trying to sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of those things where the next day I was like, that was kind of rude.
What did I bring you?
In the moment, I thought it was perfectly reasonable. But then the next day I was like,
fucked
oh,
up.
Nick, that wasn't very nice. I didn't ask you to bring me anything.
You never did.
And I wasn't hungry. And it was a steak. And I was like, what am I going to do with this? You know? I can't. I appreciate it. But I was going to split the
I did
winnings
text
with
you and tell you that I was bringing you food.
I'll give you 3% of whatever I made.
What'd you make? $5?
No, I never sold it.
But Paulie ate it.
Fucking Paulie ate it. Paulie Pepitone, dude. Have you seen him lately?
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried about him. He's getting too Italian.
I've seen him. Didn't you
I've
see him?
never
We
seen
saw him on the
unzip
same night.
the top. I know, yeah. He's zipping it all the way up now. He's zipping his shirts, his jumpsuits all the way up. And now he has like a semi-long trench coat on top of the jumpsuit.
You're concerned.
I'm concerned. He's getting a little too
Concerned for
Italian.
your
He might turn
fellow
Jewish.
Italian? Too Italian might turn Jewish.
We were on Christmas
I
at my
don't
house.
think that's
I
a
always
thing.
have the Jews over my house, my Jewish family, friends and family.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were laughing so hard talking about an Italian is just a Jew that got too Jewish. Or the opposite way, like a Jew is just an Italian that got way too Italian. Just contorted into an older Jew, like a diamond. And then we were walking around trying to figure out.
What'd you guys do for Christmas?
Christmas, we just have like some friends and family over.
I know. You're saying like all the Jews come over, right?
Yeah, we have dinner.
Yeah,
and
is it so? It's like is it like Steve?
Steve,
Like the guys you grew up with?
Yeah. Guys I grew up
and
with.
they're your mom's friends with their parents.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah.
So they come over too.
Yeah, they became real good friends actually, which was cool, like naturally. And
they were at your show together, right? Some of them.
Yeah, some of them.
Steve's mom.
Mm-hmm.
She was nice.
Remember, like when after like I advanced to the next round, there was like a flood of old Jewish women coming by me.
Mm-hmm.
It was so funny because I told my mom 7 times. I'm like, it was the first round. I was like, Mom, I'm not going to L.A. because she doesn't listen. I was like, I'm not going to L.A. Like if I advance this round, there's like 3 more rounds, and I'm just whatever.
Mm-hmm.
After they all come up, oh my God, he's moving. He's like, oh, we're gonna come visit you, and I was just like happy or whatever. So like then later that day on my way home, I was like, wait, do they all think I'm going to? Like I called my mom. I was like, I told you 70 times. No, you didn't. Still was confused the next round.
Mm-hmm.
Asked me twice already about this final round. So if you win this one, I'm like, what? Don't you fucking understand? I'm not gonna win. Noah Chap's gonna win. Noah Chap 8-miled the entire.
Genevieve might win.
She might.
But that's if she
Beats.
gets there.
Exactly. Well, let's not talk about how I plan to slash her tires.
Right. I'm just saying.
Noah, the other night at the Independent, I was sitting in the back watching Noah go up with Alex Bozanovic. And he went up and he added a few new jokes to the end of his thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, Alex looked at me, he's like, he just 8-miled us. And everybody was laughing. It was just like, it was amazing. He doubled down on it. He was like, he went from like the bestiality. Actually, the reason I'm this. Then he's like, actually, the reason I'm a rapist is, and he like even like he's finding it, dude. He's gonna. I was relieved at that moment because I was like, oh, I have no chance of winning. I'm positive if he doesn't win.
I think that you're gonna win.
Thank you, Johanna. That's the sweetest thing you've ever said to me.
That's not true. I've said much sweeter. Who determines the final decision? Just judges, or is it a
Judges?
no audience vote?
No audience vote. And there's gonna be 3-4 people there that got there strictly by inviting everybody they know. Audience vote only.
I know.
So they're out the way. Hopefully they put them first, and then let the kings of comedy go in at the end. I just said that in such a way that I tried to make you.
I can't believe you made it this far.
Yeah, I have no business being there, to be honest with you.
That's not true.
I'm not gonna do.
You're the funniest person I know.
You don't mean that, really?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. I was gonna tell you earlier. I got a lot of faith in you and your comedy. I really do.
Great.
Like, you, all mental things aside, I think like you just have a natural way about you up there that seems like authentic. And I just think if you quit bitching and write a lot, no one can stop you. Did I say quit bitching? I didn't mean that. That slipped out.
It's fine. It's accurate.
We've been coaching each other, life coaching each other.
I don't even know why we did this.
This is fun. I like this. I like your negative attitude. I thrive on it.
I know.
You know how like Freddy Krueger smells fear? It's not right. It's not true.
Okay.
But like, you know how certain ghosts feed on fear?
Mm-hmm.
I feed on your negativity.
That's great.
See, I'm starting to
Let's
feel
talk
hungry.
about how it's the end of the year.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel about the year in general.
Mm-hmm. Horny, baby.
I'm not very good with I'm not very Joey Diaz in that, like, you know how he remembers it was 48th Street, early January 87, dog. Let me tell you, snorting poppers. Like, I can't.
could never.
Well, he's amazing. You're very good at remembering shit like that. But I've never
I
been
can't
good.
tell stories like that, though, like about myself.
Well,
Like, I'm very, like, you know, we'll use me and you for an example. Yeah. You'll say, no, I didn't. And I'll be like, yes, you fucking did. I have receipts. I have this. I remember the time and date that you fucked up.
Yeah.
You know?
We were talking about this last podcast. I think that you remember so much stuff that you over-remember. And you make... some
I don't
people
think
say
that's
schizophrenic.
True. No, I'm not schizophrenic.
No, but I mean, just like...
It's different.
Yes, but like, as far as dates, I'm not very good of like, what were you doing last August?
I'm like, I don't even... What day is it today? Monday?
You asked me what I did yesterday. How long did it take me to remember the third thing?
Yeah,
like,
long time.
I'm terrible with that shit.
I am too.
Hey, wake up! Sorry, that was for any of the listeners.
So, describe your year then in a nutshell.
Oh boy, I found what I want to do. Life's just gonna get more and more boring. That's why everybody should take mushrooms every leap year. Every 4 years.
I have some mushrooms. Do you want to eat them?
Sometime, yeah. I took one cap of a mushroom the other day
Mm-hmm.
when I was at my friend Steve's, and I didn't really feel it, I don't think, but I felt really happy and good the next day.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
Like, it is something, like, even though it was that little and I haven't done it forever, but I swear there was something, like, where I just felt renewed.
Mm-hmm. A friend of mine gave me a handful of stems. I think maybe even a couple of caps, too. Because she's been microdosing. And she knows that I am a very sad and depressed person, if you haven't noticed by this entire fucking podcast. But microdosing is supposed to help with your mental illness. Keeping you sharp, keeping you happy.
I agree. I haven't done it a lot of it, like, when we first started taking shrooms, get the energy up. When we first started taking shrooms, somebody told us that you're supposed to take an 8 each.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and it took me like until a few years ago to realize that that's not true at all. Like, most people, like 3 people will get a gram together.
Dude.
We all took 8, and like, I cried.
Did you lose your mind?
Yeah. The first time I cried and laughed, but like, I cried both ways.
Why were you crying?
Because I was with my friend Alex Buchanan,
Mm-hmm.
and I started joking about like, oh, it's fucked up, but I was like, Alex is gonna die first. Out of like all the friends I was with, and I meant it. I was like, I feel it, you know. And then I was thinking about being in a wheelchair by myself, or like a rocking chair actually, at an old age, and just saying to myself, my friend Alex. And I kept going, my friend Alex. And then I literally cried about that, like, sad. And then I started crying.
Are you making this up?
No.
For the sake of the podcast?
No. And then
because that sounds like the end of The Irishman.
Sounds a lot like the plot of Good Will Hunting. No, that was a very true story. My friend Alex. And he said that same trip, he was like, we were in the woods, and he was like, all trees fall, man. All trees fall. And I was like...
And you started crying.
No.
Because that shit would make me cry.
I was like, yeah, they do, you know? They do.
What were you guys doing in the woods? Just walking around?
Yeah. We were we used to do that. That was
On an 8? Each of you an 8er.
uh-huh. It was the only
And
time
you
I ever
didn't get
tripped on anything
lost.
during the day. Like, I just remember the sun, feeling like, oh my, look at this boy up there.
I know.
Look at that strong. I was
Dude,
always a night tripper.
I tripped during the day and walked around my friend's neighborhood in Rochester, and it was...
Was it the summer?
It was summertime,
Hell yeah.
and the sprinklers were going. And
Oh,
purple
shit.
water was coming out of the sprinklers in slow motion.
Oh, boy.
And the green grass was so vibrant. Like, everything was just so vibrant. It was so
Yep.
crazy. Then we went to a meadow.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and we, like, sat on these big-ass rocks and shit. Everything was so cool. Trees are my favorite.
Yep.
They're the best.
Swervy.
They look like a bunch of broccoli.
That's true.
Yeah.
They do. I like, it always blew my mind how you can feel something that doesn't actually exist. If you said that when we were tripping, I'd be like, "Dude, it's like broccoli." It is. I feel like that's broccoli. Like,
Yeah.
I would feel that. Or like, how about this? How about you look at the color green your whole life?
Mm-hmm.
You're 18, you take shrooms for the first time, whatever. All of a sudden, you're seeing the same green is there. But in your head, you're like, some kind of chemical is fucking working on your brain, not your eyes. Your eyes aren't changing.
Right.
Yes, but like, you're seeing it
Different.
brighter than it exists.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
It's fucking incredible.
Chemicals, man. The chemicals in your brain
Yeah,
being released.
for real. I heard some like people say like it's just basically weed too. Weed is, I think of it the same way. I think weed is just makes you notice things that you walk past every day.
Everyone should smoke weed.
At least try it go on a few month thing where you try it. Not just your first time, not one
Everyone
time.
should smoke weed.
Yeah.
My aunt is the most uptight person ever. Like, she's chill and she can, like, drink and they, like, live on this lake house and, like, whatever. Like, they party and shit, but, like, she's always so mean to my mom. She's always just, like, so, like,
Yeah.
you just want to rub her fucking shoulders.
Mm.
She's just such a fucking stress ball.
So is my aunt.
And then the second she fucking hits weed, she's just, like, her posture, like, everything about her, she just, like, melts.
It's
And
crazy.
gets really quiet. Doesn't argue with my mom, laughs at my mom's jokes, and is like, she looked at me on Christmas and goes, "Your mom is so funny." I got really stoned with my aunts and my mom on
Hell
Christmas.
yeah.
Did I tell you?
No.
Oh, I must have told somebody else. But yeah, we smoked a fat ass.
The three of you, Feliz Navidad.
Did you see my story?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, but like, it does that, like, to people like that, really uptight. It makes them enjoy their life for a second. Like, it makes you. I remember when I got my dad to smoke a few times with me,
Mhm.
and like, actually he probably was smoking, and I was like, all right, so I smoked too.
Yeah.
But I remember, like, he was just very uninterested in everything that day,
Mhm.
very like on an autopilot, kind of whatever. And we smoked the weed, and then all of a sudden, and I had showed him this photo album that somebody made before.
Mhm.
But then after we smoked weed, he was looking at it and he was crying. He's like, about it, my sister. He's like, look at Jamie. And I was just like, it's crazy how it just fucking can make you care about life.
Like, he was high and started crying about your sister.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. And yeah.
What a bitch.
Yeah. Sensi. A sensi, we call him.
Your dad was a sensi?
No, that sounds a lot like sensei. And I just made that word up. Actually, John Dorian from Scrubs used to call himself a sensi.
I say sensi. Me and my friends say sensi.
I'm a sensi, really?
Yeah. Same with stoopy. We say stoopy.
Stoopy's good. I like that.
Me too.
Quit being stoopy.
It's a good one.
2 O's, though, right? That's how you spell that?
Mm-hmm. Sure is. It's funny that we're talking about mushrooms. I used to eat a lot of mushrooms when I was in high school.
How much mushrooms did you eat?
I never ate an entire 8 to myself. That's insanity.
I probably didn't.
I'd
I probably
eat
got ripped
half.
off. Yeah.
I
Half a
would
gram?
always eat half.
A gram?
Half of an 8. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Math is hard.
1.75.
I sold weed for a while, actually, and had to learn all the...
Damn. Do you have a scale and shit?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That was right before I met you, I think, actually.
Oh, shit. I was picturing, like, first car rolling around with a scale. People
No.
hopping in your car. You mean that's the Sunoco?
I'm saying,
You
like,
ran a wire?
this past year, I was selling weed to pay my bills. You don't make a lot of money selling weed. I've learned that.
No, not worth it
It's more of
at
a
all.
pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like, if you can be a full-time drug
And a
dealer,
risk.
then, like, good for you, you know? Get all your clients and shit, and then, like, you're making enough money, but you gotta have, like, a lot of fucking clients. Like,
I mean,
when people pick up, you know, they're good for a little while. I don't know. It just doesn't seem worth it to me.
it's like I never understood how calendar stores stay in business.
Right.
You got one sale a year per customer, you know? They're going to be fine for a while. They're like Band-Aids, right? Like,
They sell other shit, right? Maybe they're all out of business, calendar stores now.
I don't know. They keep,
When's the last time you saw a calendar store?
probably last time I went to a mall.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, because nobody buys one
Maybe
in
they're
March.
more like kiosks now, you know?
Yeah, those two. But
Maybe. I mean, I'm sure people are buying
it's a business of like
calendars in March.
inevitability.
Mm-hmm.
It's like being a ambulance chaser, a funeral home. People are gonna
What?
keep dying.
Yeah,
The new year's gonna keep coming.
that's true. It's very
Like my
true.
mom is a manicurist. That's a job
Mhm.
that like, if there's another Great Depression, you don't need one. Us, if there's a Great Depression, nobody's gonna be like, get us a comedian. You know?
Is that what your mom always did?
Yeah. Beauty school.
Huh.
Wanted to do hair, but she talks too much. Talks with her hands too much, specifically.
Well, she's Italian.
Yeah. My mom's a manicurist, but more of like a professional person to come and talk to. Who can't do their nails by themselves? My mom doesn't do any fancy shit. Like,
No?
no. I mean, she can probably do a little bit, but she can like fucking, get your cuticles off and file it and get the color on real fast. But
She
it's
do
like,
your nails?
when I was younger, a few times she did just the gloss one. She's like, guys do it all the time or whatever. And then this is a true story. When I was young, I got them like orange or something like that, and my dad made a thing out of it. So fucking early like 90s dad, like.
And
Just
you
to
were
be like,
probably
he's
just
gonna
like
be gay.
You were like a little skater boy, like wanting your nails orange.
No, it wasn't that stage yet. It was like I was into NSYNC, so that probably did it for him
Oh,
too.
yeah, he was scared. I'd be scared too.
And my hairdresser was the same dude my entire life, and he's always, as a joke, been like trying to get me, like he'll like spike my hair, like, how does this look, little Adam Lambert? I'm like, Joe, just cut my fucking hair, dude.
Does it drive him crazy that you don't style your hair?
No, not at all. He's he's like a miserable gay. He's a miserable dude. But like he thrives in his misery. Just very. I'll ask him about like, hey, do you think like I'm maybe like it seems like it's going back a little bit. Like am I thinner right here? He's like, I don't want to talk about hair. He said that, and I was like, you're looking at him in the mirror, you know? I was like, Joe, you're a hairdresser. Why does everybody think I want to talk about hair? I'm like, I don't know. Why would they possibly think?
He's been your hairdresser your entire life, since you were a kid.
I left him for a few months during the NSYNC for a year or two
Mm-hmm.
during the NSYNC stage.
Because you wanted blonde tips?
I did get blonde tips.
Okay.
I did highlight my shit, and I spiked that boy up.
Of course
like
you
Lance
did.
Bass out in here.
Yeah, and you had a chain.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I want it. That's the Backstreet Boys. That's how I'd say it. I'd point into a magazine of somebody's haircut. I'd be like, I want it that way. And he'd be like, tell me why.
Oh, man.
But Joseph is my mom's best friend too, and he actually has cancer right now. He has throat cancer, and he's like so miserable. He's not even enjoying his misery anymore. It makes me sad. but he always collected dolls. Like dolls. Like, it's a collector's item, like expensive fucking dolls. Like, he's a hoarder, his house.
So creepy.
And it's so gay. It's so, my mom, my earliest memories would be like, you are like so gay. To him, he'd be like, shut up, bitch, you're jealous. You know.
That's so funny.
I know. Collecting, but come on, name something.
How'd your mom and him meet? Beauty school?
No, my mom owned a salon for like 24 years on Orchard Lake Road, and Joseph worked for her for a while until like they went under, and then now they just work at. They've gone to 3 other beauty salons where they just work there. And there was a dispute one day, apparently, like I think before I was born, with Joseph and Michael, was another gay hairdresser. I've seen pictures. He looked like Fabio.
Mm-hmm.
Michael outbid Joseph on one of the dolls that he wanted for something. And it was like literally like my mom like owned this company, but she called my dad to come in and stop the fight. Yeah. Like, hey, Jim, can you come and they're fighting over dolls.
Did he come?
Yeah.
Really?
Probably did way too much.
Were they like fighting or like just yelling?
I guess like scaring customers away, and I don't think physically, but a dispute over dolls, man.
Just a big old bitch fit.
Joseph asked me to go to his house a couple summers ago and help him like with his record collection, because I was into vinyls like heavy at that point, and I went down in his basement, and it literally was the most records I've ever seen in my fucking life. Just so many records of everything.
Were you like, whoa?
And he wanted me to help him thin it out and organize it. And it's funny, when you're organizing records, it ends up being black people, white people, with a few exceptions. You can do it by fucking era, genre, whatever. I'm telling you.
Come on.
Not era, but if you do it by genre, try doing it by genre and not segregating your vinyls. Watch. You're going to do funk. You're going to throw in the, average white band and a few Chili Peppers maybe or something.
Right.
But then it's like slowly gets to like Carole King, like Neil Young and shit like that. But he had a flood and some of his records were completely waterlogged, and I was like, Joe, you can't even read what's on this thing. The vinyl's not even going to work. You got to throw it out. And he'd be like, no, let me see that. What are you fucking doing? He'd get mad. I was like, holy shit, you actually are a hoarder. I was like, look at this. You can't do anything with this. He's like, I might try it one day. I'm like, but you won't. You know? And he's like, you're right.
Did he have a sick record player?
No, he had a shitty record player, but he got one since.
Damn.
I've never paid for a haircut. You know how dope that is?
But you said you left him for a while.
I did leave him for a while.
Where'd you go?
Because I didn't like the way he was cutting I went to Beth, which was a big controversy at the beauty salon.
So same salon, but different person?
Same salon, the lady still works. Like, they've all kind of followed my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And, I went to Beth for a little bit. And I was too young to even, like, think to say something to him. I was like, Mom, I don't like Joe no more. Something's got to be done, you know? You would think he would, like, in that era, he would make me the gayest looking.
Right.
But I had to go to Beth. And then I didn't like Beth anymore. Around, like, I grew up a few years later, you know? Green Day. I got into Green Day. And it's been Joe ever since. And they've always had this guy that works, like, that worked at my mom's shop, followed her 3 other shops. This guy, Brad. He's he's not, just like my cousin Louie I was talking about earlier. Mm-hmm. My mom's like, Brad's a little, like, different. Like, he's slow. Is the best way I can describe. He's not, like, visibly impaired, and he's not, like, it's not completely obvious, but it is certain times. Like, he'll just fart and walk away. And my mom was like, Brad! He'll shit in the bathroom and just, like, not even, like, put in Lysol and just fucking open the door and come out. Or he'll say shit, like, outlandish. Like, my mom said one time in the bagel shop next door, somebody bought something in front of him, and he was like, sold to the Jew with the big nose. And he's Jewish, dude. But but he's literally a savant when it comes to the Beatles, first and foremost, music kind of, and movies. The dude, he literally knows.
So he's autistic.
Yeah, I suppose
He
so.
probably has just like fucking Asperger's.
Takes the bus to work and shit. Nicest dude.
He's on the spectrum. That's cool.
And he washes
Amy
people's
Schumer,
hair. You know how you
married
get your hair washed?
You know Amy Schumer's husband's on the spectrum.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Does she have any jokes about it?
Yeah, in her new special.
Really? Damn.
Growing. I watched it today. Well, in between. Well, I was like napping, you know.
Was it brand new? She just came out with that?
Came out this past year.
Huh.
She's pregnant. It's on Netflix.
Damn, I didn't know that.
I had a really good roast for you
Oh,
regarding Amy Schumer
really?
marrying a autistic guy. Yeah.
You're gonna. You kind of just told. Wait, so you have a roast joke for me that has to do with Mary?
I had a roast joke for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, good thing your roast is coming up.
Yeah, I guess so.
It'll be fun, right?
When I
You
first
invite
started,
your mom.
Yeah. It's my 30th birthday. The roast is on my birthday.
Nice.
Yeah, we're
You should
gonna
have some
fucking
balloons in the back.
we're gonna fucking party.
Hell yeah.
Like, come if you want. It's gonna be a good time.
What do you mean? I'm on the roast.
I know, but like for the before and after festivities.
Festivities.
Mm-hmm.
You got any subjects or questions or concerns, comments?
I got nothing.
Okay. This has been the Nick and the Spick Part 2.
So bad.
You know what? There might have been some interesting moments in there. If
I don't think so.
Well, she's shitting on the podcast. On the podcast once again.
No, I just, it's...
No, it's okay. You're being truthful. You don't like it? That's fine. I'd rather you say that than sit here and be like...
I think we should revisit Nick and the Spick in 2020.
Okay.
Like 6 months from now, I think, I'll be ready to go.
That ought to change it.
6 months?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Time heals all
Mm-hmm.
bullshit.
You're over there all fucking blanket.
I know, it's nice. I'm comfy.
Gonna masturbate on Christmas.
All right, I got a question for you.
What?
What?
I'm just kidding. I was ready to be done with it now.
I know. Would you rather be invisible or fly?
Fly. Well, no. Oh, God, that's a good one.
It's a tough one.
Because you could see some shit if you were invisible.
Yeah.
You could like pop
Yeah,
in
you
the
little
White House.
perv.
Well, first of all, you can't just board a plane and shit, can you? How am I gonna get to? I wanted to go see Trump shower. I want to see him clap them presidential cheeks. He's in there like.
Yeah, who doesn't want to see that? Right. Gross. A naked Donald Trump.
He probably uses like some like dial, like Dove for men. You know what I mean?
Think so?
What could he use? There's only
I think he for sure just uses Dial, not Dove.
He probably just has a bunch of the small things from his Trump hotels. Just like
Maybe he just gets in a fucking bath that's already made for him and somebody scrubs his back.
Yeah. His son. For sure.
His son for sure.
How's that, Dad?
Ew. You kind of look like him when you do it, too.
Because I lift up my teeth.
Yeah. That's good. Somebody hire Nick Kelly to do impressions at a party. What do you think's your best impression? I like when you do Billy.
My best impression?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any of them are good.
Come on.
I
You gotta have a favorite.
I think I'm decent at, like, if you bring somebody up, I can do a fake little quick one. But that's it. It's like EJ's roast joke about me. Like, how's Nick good at everything, but trash overall? Like, I'm kind of good at little things, but I've never mastered anything. I could play piano, but 10 minutes later you're gonna be like, Oh, wait, you're playing the same song. Guitar, same thing. You know?
You don't give yourself enough credit.
I'm a faker. I'm a liar.
I know that.
I walked into that one, I guess, huh?
Mm-hmm. You are a faker and a liar.
I got a question. Fuck you. I got a question.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You want to keep going? You done?
Oh, God. Just want to put you in a rear naked choke. I wish you were just like naked.
What were you saying?
Why is it called a rear naked choke? Live in 3, 2, 1. Why don't you wrap it up, Johanna?
Thanks for dropping by. This has been the worst podcast that's ever lived or breathed or pooped out of a butthole.
Mm-hmm.
Nick and the Spick. Catch us in 2020.
Part 2. Catch us
Catch
outside.
us in 2020. Happy New Year. I hope all of your dreams come true, everybody out there. No one's listening anymore. even Bart Dangus shut it off because it was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or sometimes people like to watch tragedies. You know?
That's true.
We all love a car accident.
Yeah, well, we broke up our car accident into 2 parts for you guys.
There you go.
Slow
Ride
motion,
Along podcast.
Slow motion car accident.
Come see us.
Come see us. Where are we going to be?
We're going to be, oh shit, well, you know, on the 2nd or the 3rd. 2nd, we're going to be in Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
For the 51st Jokes at
The Arc.
At the Arc.
Yeah,
Come
I got Nick on
us.
that show, so you're welcome.
Okay, well, you know, could have just played it cool.
Nope.
But could have just not dangled it over my head. Could have just helped me get the show, you know. And then the January 15th, Mark Ridley's.
Detroit to L.A.
Yeah.
Nick's going to win it.
I don't think so. Toots.
We'll see. Toots. I'll be around. I got plenty of shows in January and February.
Give us specifics.
Give you a specific.
We want to know.
This is not going to be out in time for New Year's Eve show. January 4th. I will be at the VFW, I believe it's called, in Holland. The 5th, I will be helping out with Through and 3. Jeremiah, what's his fucking last name? He's the funny guy from the Kill Tony band. He will be at Through and 3. And then, you know, catch me around town. I'll be doing this. I'll be doing a little bit of that. I'll be doing my first college gig. Did I tell you about that, Nick?
No, you did not. You got a college gig?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Wayne State.
What? You gonna have to keep it clean or something, or no?
I don't think so.
Damn, that's awesome.
I know.
Congrats.
Thank you.
You can talk about your pussy?
I don't know. Probably not. I don't really, like, tell those jokes whenever I do, like, Ridley's or, like...
Yeah.
I kind of just stick to the ones that I know work. And
your grandma's pussy.
I guess I kind of, like, feel them out, you know? I don't know. It kind of just... It unfolds while you're up there, don't you think?
Just unravels.
I'm talking about my pussy.
Yeah. Fruit by the foot if you need a visual.
Fruit by the foot. Why? Because your fruits are by your feet?
She got that fruit by she got that fruit by the foot clit. Shit unravels. Looks like a goddamn king scroll.
Oh, it's so bad.
It was a trumpet
It's like
player.
wearing a fucking wedding dress backwards.
Yeah. When she takes her pants off in her panties, it looks like a king is about to come walk into the castle because there's an entire carpet that's rolled out.
It's not a guy in a canoe anymore. It's a king in a castle.
Well, sometimes, I bet if it's wet, there's a current going.
You think so?
With a guy with a canoe.
Yeah.
God, that's a crazy
I was recording
visual,
a podcast yesterday, and we were talking about schmegma.
Schmegma.
Yeah. Because one of the girls was like, yeah, aren't guys just so gross? Like, they were talking about how, like, dicks are just so gross. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, like schmegma. I'm like, bitches get schmegma too, dude.
I always thought schmegma was what
Everyone
Jewish
gets
people called
schmegma.
lava. I really didn't know what schmegma is. That
Don't touch the schmegma. Instead of don't touch
how Yiddish?
hot lava.
Oh
hot
my
schmegma.
God. My schmeckle got caught in the schmegma.
Yeah, I heard you talking about Yiddish and shit like on Alex's podcast.
Yeah.
It's just so funny to me that you just like grew up with a bunch of Jews.
Yeah, me too. I love it. To this day, if I drop something, oi, comes right out my mouth. Like
I know. You got like Jewish girlfriends too?
No, they don't put out enough.
I get that. I could see you marrying a Jewish girl.
Well,
And
we know why.
why?
In case I ever get in trouble with the law. Come on.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure.
No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, because they run Hollywood, and I want to.
They do run Hollywood.
No, but we were at Christmas. We were talking about what's the difference between a schmuck and a putz.
Uh-huh.
Personally, I think there's two putzes in every schmuck.
Okay.
Vice versa, actually. I think there's two schmucks in every putz.
I love the word schmuck.
Yeah, but like it was so funny because I brought it up to them all, and I was like, "Hey, what's the difference between a putz and a schmuck?" And at first they're like defensive, like, "I don't know, it's the same, whatever," And then like they start thinking about it, it's like, I guess they kind of both mean dick, asshole.
Right.
But then we decided that a putz is more of like a putsy, like
Right.
he's stumbling, dropping shit.
Yeah.
He's an innocent dick.
Right.
But
A schmuck is like intentional.
you fucking schmuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely intentional.
Yeah.
Putzing around.
Quit putzing around with your little schmeckle.
I love that. Putzing around.
You're getting me hotter than schmegma. Schmegma sounds like the Yiddish version of mojo, baby. I lost my
Gross.
schmegma.
It's like literally the opposite. Well, could you believe that? That one of the girls thought that
So-
women are so perfect we don't have schmegma. Of course
What
we have
is
schmegma.
what is schmegma?
Schmegma is like the gross shit that
Oi.
like accumulates around your dick.
Ugh.
Like we all
No.
know.
But that's what a word.
What do you mean,
for-
no?
No, what a word for it though. Ugh.
You never heard of schmegma?
I need a moil to come and soft my schmegma.
It's just like
You know the name of the person who does the circumcision in Judaism is a moil.
No, I did not.
There's
know
literally a job. A guy comes to a Jewish baby, a young Jewish baby,
that. Mhm.
male, and circumcises his dick. And his job, he's a moil.
What a weird name.
It fits.
No, it doesn't.
Butcher would be a better one.
Right.
It sounds too goyim.
Amateur surgeon.
Goys. You know what goy is, right? Like a goyim.
Mm-mm.
It's well, you wouldn't be probably a goy. Goyim is non-Jewish white people.
Okay.
Goys. Oi.
Hmm.
Like who's a perfect example of a goyim? Like fucking Mitch McConnell. We need somebody else.
I mean, I get it.
Like
You
Mr.
already
Rogers
described
is a
it.
goy, but like, and then he's a good one, He's with us. He's progressive. He's got a liberal Jewish
With
movement.
us? You're
He's with
Jewish
us.
now?
Yeah, he's one of us.
I guess you're Jewish by default.
Like a shiksa is a non-Jewish girl.
So when a girl marries a Jewish guy,
Yeah.
she can convert.
Mm-hmm.
But can men?
Yeah, everybody can convert.
They can?
Yeah.
Wasn't sure how that worked.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Converting is crazy because if you're Jewish, you have what's called birthright to Israel.
Right.
And I was talking. That's another thing I brought up at fucking Christmas dinner. Is like, so wait a minute. If I converted, how soon do I get a plane ticket?
I don't think that's a thing.
And I basically got it out of him that like I could get away with it. The whole thing is like if your mom's Jewish, the belief in like the Torah,
Yeah.
then you're Jewish.
Right.
But anybody can convert to Judaism. It's a like, and they basically confirmed that I could get a free trip to Israel. if I just convert.
They're saying that?
I should have a bar mitzvah at 26.
That would be hilarious.
Lechem.
Stop.
Just up there chanting.
Yeah, that'd be good. I would come.
Oh God, man. I was always jealous. No, I'm just kidding. I was glad I never had a bar mitzvah. I was just getting invited.
You did go to a lot of bar mitzvahs?
Yeah, that's literally what got like. I'm making sure my kids were raised around Jewish people.
You went to school with a bunch of Jewish kids,
yes.
right?
Yes. At 13, it makes you get in your little fucking dress pants. You know.
You think you're gonna have kids?
I had like 17 proms before I had my prom. Let's put it that way.
Right.
Like I've been in that situation before. We were fucking fingering each other under tables and shit. We would.
Were you really?
Yeah. We got down.
You're fingering each other under tables.
Yeah.
Like dinner tables. At bar mitzvahs.
It wasn't like a constant thing, but yeah, the shit went down, you know? They were playing like, do you like it, Daddy? Do I want it from the front? And you're looking at your friend's Jewish grandparents like, what are they doing? And we're just freaking and grinding.
Well, yeah.
Freaking is the white grinding.
Right, yes.
Yeah. It's only side to side.
You were really fingering underneath tables.
Dude. There was enough pre-cum in my 13-year-old little dress pants to feed a village.
That's nice.
And it's not the right way to say that.
Mm-hmm. Just a little extra protein, you know?
Just a little.
All right. We did it.
We did. That was a bonus track for you guys.
You should just chop it all up.
You're welcome.
Put it in different...
orders and shit?
Yeah. Just only keep the funny.
There was some funny.
Somewhere.
Ready? Let's play a game one time for me.
I'm not doing anything for you.
Please? Ready? Nose.
It can't be nose.
Okay, ready? Help.
Grass.
Tit.
Target.
If.
Spot.
7.
I fucked up.
Keep going. Oh, see, we got it. We got further. Good. Ready?
All right, that's it. We're
8,
not doing it
8,
anymore.
8.
You said once.
8.
Like the fucking number?
Yep.
I thought it couldn't be in this room.
You know what? You caught me because I was literally looking at the beer and it said 1850.
Yeah, see? Cheater.
But that's you caught me specifically on that. Like I can say light and there's a light in this room. That's different. Like if you catch me literally looking at the light and then I say light, then that's part of the game. You have to watch me and make sure I'm not doing like.
All right, ready?
Okay, ready?
Keg.
Tan.
Flour.
7. I said 7 already. Fuck. Why? Okay, it's easy. Ready, Nick? Round 3. Shin.
Scissors.
Tip.
Tweezers.
No.
Why not?
No, because to
Come on.
connect. No. Scissors and tweezers too close.
That's bullshit.
Ready?
One of them picks something out and the other one cuts it off.
No, they both end in zers.
Come on.
No, they can't. They were derivative and you know it. Ready?
That's
Canal.
not a rule. That's not
Canal.
a rule that you told me.
Well, you're learning. Canal.
No, I'm not. That's not a. You can't just make up rules and say you're learning.
Rules.
Come on.
All right, ready? So.
Sand.
Temperature.
Sky.
Lollipop.
Grass.
Lil Wayne.
Lily pad.
No, see. No. See. You were already ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucked up with Lil Wayne. You know that, right? Because I said lollipop before.
Wait, what?
I said lollipop.
So?
Then the next one I said Lil Wayne. You should have been like, no. But then you got fucked on your own and you went lily pad, which is lollipop and lily pad. That's you could see how it's derivative.
There's too many fucking rules. This is dumb.
But you know.
When you told me at the beginning when we first started playing this game, you said it can't be in this room and you can't repeat the word. Those were the only 2 rules, and now you're just pulling fucking rules out of your hairy asshole.
It can't be anything that is clearly
that you can, unfair.
And you got to be honest too. Like if I catch whatever made you say that, like 2 minutes ago we were saying this, and that's why you did it. Mm-hmm. But okay. So ready? One more. Ready?
I don't want to play anymore.
Border.
No.
Build
No.
that wall.
You know I'm all for that.
Refrigerator. Right Along Podcast, for fuck's sake. We miss you, EJ. Come back
Nick
safe.
and the Spick.
All right, man. That's right. That's right. Nick and the Spick. I looked up racial slur spick spelling.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. I didn't know if there was a K in it, but then
it?
I thought about it. It comes from Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's really just an abbreviation.
I want my drawing back.
No.
Why not?
No.
I made it.
I like it. This isn't good radio. Goodbye, everybody. Love you.
Bye.
Every time I hit rock bottom, I start carving into the stone like it's the answer to my problems. Tried calling God, but his people put me on hold. Started jotting to the ringback and gave him the dial tone. Figured I'd be older than Moses before I got an answer. Storybook morals could be important, but please don't act like it wasn't a man that wrote them. You're stretching longer than the legends on a totem. Lies longer than depression era bread lines. It's not my fault I was formed with these impressions in my mind. I'm not here to dismember your grand design. Shit, I'm not here at all. I'm a fly on the wall, minding my own business, listening with feigned indifference, articulating my vision, reciting with repetition. In my head it revolves while I scratch with my claws. A stick figure of me spitting in the wall. So you know what I saw? I'm a hippie when I'm happy, I'm a dick when I'm a sad boy. Control emotions, stay afloat like a bath toy. Sick of seeing signs of an overgrown man, boy. Syphilis society could be a real catch. Women think he's shit, an opinion he respects. He knows if she won't fuck him, he's got a shot with her friend. Fucking degenerate, taking what I can get. I bust a nut on Caitlyn Jenner's tits. I like traditional girls, but I need religion to fuck with them. Not my cup of tea, but I get drunk with the blood of Christ. Not a saint or a priest, but piece by piece, incrementally living righteous. As I write this, I smite this. Might self-destruct, so I strike with reckless abandon. Take a step in navigation, try and make it to the promised land. No utopia, these days I'm living honest, man. I just wanna play like the common man.